What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Traderholic back with another video. Now we got a trade breakdown for this trade that I caught. If we're gonna do two trade breakdowns in one, fuck it. Right? For the trades that I took the past 2 days, one trade was on gold, other trade was on GJ. I called both of these trades in my VIP signals room. My VIP signals room is currently private, it's not public yet. Not gonna be going public in my VIP signals chat until next week. So stay tuned for that. We're launching that next week on Monday. I will be announcing it on my Instagram. Link will be in the description to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I will be announcing it on my story. But we go pull it up here. I just be calling trades in my signals chat now because I wanted to test it out first to see if I should adjust anything or do anything differently inside my VIP chat. As you can see, I just made this, literally just made this VIP, and I'm testing everything out right now. But as you can see, this was when I called it, and some gold buys, entry, stop loss, TP1, TP2. This was the position right over here, the second position. This first position I called in my free Discord. Link will be down in that description as well. Free Discord. I called this trade. This trade ended up losing. Didn't end up running into my overall take profit. But as we came up here, I called this trade, and just this trade idea here. So entry, stop loss, TP1, TP2. 30-minute close above previous high. Follow up candle created. Well, we're gonna go to the breakdown, and then as you can see, still holding the trade, consolidating right under TP1. Then eventually TP1 hit. And eventually TP2 hit. Right after that, the next day, which is today, I set the sell stop on GU. This is the sell stop over here. This is the higher time frames. Entry, stop loss, TP1, TP2, TP1 hit, TP2 hit, out full. Very, very, very simple. So right, let's get into the gold breakdown first. So this was the gold trade. We're not gonna go over this trade because I lost this trade. Even though this trade is still running, I lost it. But we're gonna go over this trade here because this is the trade I want to break down. And that run is 4-1-4, right? So let's start off on a daily time frame. Overall on the daily time frame, we know we're overall bullish. I know how I like to start off my breakdowns. Overall bullish on the daily time frame. This was my most recent high low on the daily time frame at the time. So we had buys above this level according to the daily time frame. Then we go to the 4-hour time frame because at the end of the day, we're just picking the overall direction first, right? So our 4-hour time frame is bullish as well. We had a market structure shift here going bearish. Then we had a market structure shift here going back bullish. So we're gonna label this MSS, market structure shift going back bullish. And we were bullish above this area on the 4-hour time frame. And then go down to the 1-hour time frame. So daily bullish, 4-hour bullish, straight down to the 1-hour time frame. The 1-hour time frame, we were bullish as well above this high low here because we have high low. Price pushed up, we broke previous highs to the left hand side. And then actually we can go do this breakdown as well, even though I lost this trade. We broke these highs, came back down to retest. On this retest, dropped down to the 5-minute time frame to wait for a market structure shift to go long. So as you can see, on a 5-minute structure, we have lower low, lower high, lower low. This push up took out this previous lower high in the 5-minute time frame. This is where I decided to enter. Spread got me, well, price came down a little bit before I actually pressed the market execution, so I ended up getting this entry here. Having side loss below this low. This low ended up getting taken out, ended up losing this trade idea, right? After that, I looked to a break and retest of this previous high here. Right, as you can see, price broke above right over here, came back down in the retest. Looking on the 1-minute time frame, I wanted to take a buy at a 1-minute market structure shift to go and conform with the overall higher time frame being bullish. And as you know, we didn't have really clear structure. We didn't have no high, lower lows and lower highs here, so that invalidates the break. That invalidates the market structure shift on 1-minute time frame. So instead, I used my entry to be based off of a 30-minute candle closure and a break of that top wick. So as you can see, our 30-minute candle close here. We had this very, very, very small top wick. Didn't feel comfortable entering on that top wick because the top wick was still small. So I waited for our follow-up 30-minute candle. On my follow-up 30-minute candle, we ended up closing bearish, but we did leave a top wick and a bottom wick, rejecting the overall level. So I just simply waited for price to break above this previous 30-minute highs to take my buy. And then I had a entry, stop loss below this wick down here. This wick came first inside this candlestick, so once this wick came, then we flipped bullish and broke this high. I got in very yeah, so I ended up having a stop loss below this wick because this wick came first. That was the entry, and I basically just targeted a 1-2-1 for TP1, 1-2 for TP2, and so on and so forth. Price ended up running all the way up here. I went to sleep overnight. I just woke up. Well, when I woke up for New York session, I ended up closing this trade somewhere up here. But we did overall run for a 1-4. right? That was this trade breakdown. So even though I lost this trade, I didn't give up on the overall bullish idea. I didn't start looking for sales after taking this loss. I stuck to my buys, looking for buy opportunities. As you can see, we broke above this high, waited for 30-minute closure. In the break of that candle's wick, I lost below the low. Then I did my normal risk to reward, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 risk to reward. And I had an overall target up here, but I was comfortable with these profits, so I decided to close there. That was the gold breakdown. Now let's get into the GJ breakdown. So looking at GJ, we have start off on a daily time frame, right? On a daily time frame, you see we are making higher highs and higher lows here. Price pushed up, failed to make a new high, then this push down, broke below this previous higher low, making the daily bullish. Meaning sellers are in control below this level. This is my daily market structure shift. So my daily is bearish, right? Inside this daily bearish area, I was looking at it like my daily created this lower low, potential lower high. Price started to push back down, rejecting off of this level right over here. So I decided to go daily sales below this area. I jump down to the 4-hour time frame. Looking on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, this looks very, very, very similar to the daily, where we have higher highs, higher lows here. We created a high here, price pushed down, failed to break this low. Then sorry about that. Then we failed to break this high. Price ended up pushing down, overall taking out this low, transition into 4-hour bearish structure. As you can see here, we are bearish. Now we have lower low, lower high, lower low. No, not lower low, lower high. Right, this is what I was looking at. I ignored this part of the move because this was a market open on Monday, so Sunday. So this was left that market gap, so I ignored this and just focused on this level here. So I did 4-hour sales below this area here. Right. After that, we jumped into the 1-hour time frame. Looking on the 1-hour time frame, we have lower low, lower low. Let me redo that. Lower low, lower high, lower low. That's where we went bullish. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Equal highs, market structure shift, break, retest. So now looking at it, I know my daily is bearish, my 4-hour is bearish, my 1-hour is all bearish. So I should be looking for selling opportunities. Now that I notice I'm looking for selling opportunities, now time to look to decide my area of execution. My area of execution, like I said in my YouTube shorts, if you've seen it, my area of execution is always at a previous low or lower high or a fib level. So in this case, we broke below this low right over here, or this level of support, and I waited for price to pull back into this level. Once price pulled back into this level and give me this rejection right over here, what I did was I dropped down to the 5-minute time frame because this is the stuff I like to enter off of, and I wanted to look at the structure that formed on this overall pullback. As you can see in this pullback, we have a nice, very nice trend line forming over here. We have clear higher highs and higher lows. This is my most recent 5-minute market higher low, giving me sales below this area if we was to close below. As you can see, our 5-minute candle here came close, didn't quite get there, but we did close below the trend line. So I set a sell stop at this price point here. Eventually we got triggered in, stop loss just above the high. Then I look to target a 1 to 2 or target my previous low to the left hand side. Reason why I wanted to target this low here, because as you can see, last time price was here, had a big reaction off of, going the opposite way. So we sold into this level and then we went bullish. So I'm anticipating that if price does sell into this level again, we could potentially reject this area and go bullish again. So I look at this for a potential target to close my position. And yeah, pretty much that was the two trades. I called both of those trades inside my VIP signals here. We'll be launching on Monday. Stay tuned for that. And I also did call this in my free Discord as well. So as you link will be in the description for this as well. And this is what the server looks like. Scroll all the way down if you want to see my trades, 2 Tradeaholic breakdowns, and here's where I call my trades setups. So this was the setup here. Today at 9:29 a.m. GJ gave me a break and retest. Actually, before we even get into the setup, I set the idea before I even took the setup. So way ahead of time, this is my GJ chart. I was looking at this break. I wait for price to pull back into the air. This is why it takes a lot of patience and discipline to be able to trade the way I trade, because this was during, what time was this? 9:07 p.m. This was late 8 session. Right? I didn't just FOMO into the sell, expecting to just drop below here or anything like that. I specifically waited for this retest, patiently waited for this retest to actually get into my trade. So the retest didn't come into the New York session, meaning all the London session was consolidating. So during that consolidation, we sat on our hands and waited for the setup to come to us and not chasing the setup. Setup didn't come to us to New York session, so end up executing during New York here at 9:29 a.m. GJ gave me the break and retest, so I have a sell stop now. Set my sell stop at the 5-minute market shift. I lost above the high, up to target the lows for a 1 to 2 rest reward. Very, very simple. TP1 hit, closing in on TP2, stops the break even for sure. At this point, we were very deep in profit, very close to TP2. So I don't want to risk the trade coming back to break even and stopping me out after being this far in profit. So over 100 pips in profit. So at this point, I decided to trail stop to break even. Then eventually TP2 hit out full here. And then we got some members reactions right over here. But I'm gonna be still calling free setups inside my free Discord, but I don't call every setup in my Discord. Every setup, if you want to get access to every setup I do take, that will be the VIP signals launching next week. But yeah, let's wrap this video up. But very, very, very simple trade breakdown. All my trade breakdowns are going to be the same, pretty boring content because it's literally the same thing every time. But that's the reality of trading, right? It's supposed to be boring. I do the same thing every single time, day in and day out, no matter if I win or lose. As you can see in the beginning, I took a gold trade. I lost that trade for a break and retest, but that gold trade is the same trade, same setup I would have took on GJ. As you can see here, I took the same setup, just a different pair, and it overall played out. With my strategy, I win more than I lose overall, and my risk reward is decent, 1-to-1, 1-to-2s really. But so at the end, because though I win more than I lose, and I have a decent risk reward, I overall net profit at the end of the month right? So just because I lose a trade my setup, that doesn't make me alter the trade idea or like try to go to different strategy, anything like that. But I just stick to the same thing day in and day out, and I know more often than not I win more than I lose. So I'm going to take the same setups over and over and over again. So whenever I do trade breakdowns, you're going to see the same thing. Start off on the daily time frame, go down to the 4-hour time frame, go down to the 1-hour time frame, look for an area of interest after I decide my clear direction, then just simply wait for a break and retest for that area of interest. Very simple. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Don't want to make the video too long. It's already 12 minutes. It's your boy Traderholic, and I'm out this chat. Peace.